England have regained the Ashes after beating Australia in the decisive 5th test with a day to spare at the Oval. There was a feeling that it would take only one more wicket to halt Australia's brave resistance, and that proved to be true. When Brad Haddin holed out to Andrew Strauss, Mike Hussey's stubborn century never looked like being enough for Australia, especially when Steve Harmison took over. 3 wickets for him to wrap up the match and the series. Mitchell Johnson his first victim for a duck, but further fireworks followed when the man ridiculed for a massive wide at the start of the 2006 series banished any lingering demons. Peter Siddle caught by Andrew Flintoff off Harmison for just 10. Australia 8 down and still more than 200 runs away from their victory target. They were completely stranded, and England moved to within 1 wicket of victory with the very next ball. Stuart Clark had no answer to Harmison. He missed out on a hat-trick, but it wouldn't take long for Graham Swann to deliver the killer blow and signal absolute delirium at the Oval. Alistair Cook took the final catch. Graham Swann, Stuart Broad and Steve Harmison were all outstanding, but Andrew Flintoff will deservedly take the lion's share of the plaudits. His brilliant run out of Ricky Ponting will undoubtedly be the iconic moment of this series from a man who retires from Test cricket at the absolute summit of success. England captain Andrew Strauss finished as top run scorer in the series with 474 in 2009. The Ashes belong to England.
Day at Lord's. Australia needed 209 runs to reach a world record run chase of 522, and England needed 5 wickets, which they got. Second over of the day, and England made the breakthrough. A wicket maiden from Andrew Flintoff as the ball was just too good for Brad Haddin, gone for 80. Every ball was over 90 miles an hour in Flintoff's first over, and then he hit Michael Clarke on the head, as England had perhaps the best session with the ball on home soil since 2005. Change of bowling, and in came Graham Swann, who bowled Michael Clarke's second ball. Clarke couldn't believe it, out for 136, and Australia 356 for 7. Horrocks was the next to go, and Flintoff the man again, and England needing 2 wickets to win. And then Flintoff got his 5 wickets for the first time since 2005. He clean bowled Siddle and put his name into the history books with a brilliant sustained spell of bowling in his last game for England at Lord's. Mitchell Johnson made his 50, but it was all about England as Swann bowled him. Johnson losing his middle stump for 63, and Australia losing at Lord's. England win the second test by 115 runs, beating Australia at Lord's for the first time in 75 years. What a performance by England, and Andrew Flintoff 5 for 92 in his last game for England at Lord's. England lead the Ashes series 1-0, heading to Edgbaston.